5 minutes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We really appreciate so very much each and every one of you for your interest, your commitment, and your desire to be a part of the restoration and renovation of the Northeast Quadrant. I'm Leonard Benton. I'm the receiver for the Freedom Center. I'm also the chairman of the newly reconstituted Board of Directors. I'd like to invite a person who is a very important person in our organization to participate in the presentation that we have for you this morning. And that is the person of Mrs. Joyce Jackson. Joyce.
Thank you. Good morning again. I just wanted to give you a couple of facts about the Freedom Center. I don't know how much you guys know about the Freedom Center, but it was actually started as the mobile gas station here in 1945. Miss Looper, who had the vision for making some changes in the community, and I hope all of you are aware of who Miss Looper was. Miss Looper was a school teacher, started off at Dungy and Spencer Dungy High School. In Spencer, she was a historian and a civil rights activist. In August 1958, Clara Looper started the Oklahoma City sit-in movement. And there were lots of kids involved, but there was an original group of 13 that went to Cat's drugstore downtown Oklahoma City. The sit-in lasted 6 years. And in case you didn't know, Oklahoma City sit-in was the longest, most significant event in the civil rights movement across the nation. It was the only non-violent 6-year event, and it closed a lot of, well, it opened the doors to a lot of businesses at that time. In 1965, the Freedom Center Incorporated was created. In 1967, under Miss Clara Looper's leadership, arrangements were made to acquire the building, which was no longer the mobile station at that time. And the building became the home to the NAACP Youth Council. I remember us coming down here sometime. I was one of Ms. Looper's students at Dungy, and I was also a member of the city, not the original 13. I came a couple of years later. The building served as an organizing hub for fair housing and other protest marches. And Ms. Looper, according to Ms. Looper, the purpose of the Freedom Center was to serve as an educational and motivation center for culturally disadvantaged children. In 1968, a fire nearly destroyed the center. No one was ever charged with arson. In 1969, Mayor Ron Norick appointed the Mayor's United Citizens Committee for the reconstruction of the NAACP Youth Council Freedom Center. In 1969, Lieutenant Governor George Nye spoke at the groundbreaking ceremony. In 1970, they held an open house, which was held in the refurbished building at that time. Over the next 50 years, the Freedom Center Incorporated continued serving as a vital resource to young and old alike, providing training, education classes, mentoring programs, voter registration drives, fundraising campaigns, and community meetings.
We have a new board of directors. We have begun the process of organizing a strategic plan. You have before you our proposal that was just approved by our board of directors last week, that we are planning to offer a 2-phase development project to the city of Oklahoma City, to the mayor, to be considered as a part of MAP 4, and that we think we have an innovative idea, a great idea, a very much needed type of development for our community. You have given affirmation to the dream that we have, that there will be hundreds and thousands of buses coming to this designated site in the future to learn about the great, unique history This was the first site of the first city movement in this country. And the tactics and the models that were developed here under the leadership of Mrs. Looper, they were replicated by organizations, civil rights organizations throughout the country, including probably the more famous one in North Carolina. We ask for your support. You can do that immediately. We're meeting with the mayor in short term, and we would hope that you would go online to the site and indicating your support and approval. A letter, a telephone call is even better, but to go on the site in terms of supporting the establishment of the Oklahoma City Clara Looper Civil Rights Center, a unique historic development here in Oklahoma City. We appreciate your support and keep it up.